Well, good evening. What? Already?
What happened?
Already?
Good evening, it's FunkShop TV.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to FunkShop TV. This is episode 2.11. This is the Entrepreneurs episode. I am your host, Biggz. To my left, your right, is Justin Penis Marshall. Penis Marshall. That's a good nickname for you.
That is my nickname.
We're just going to stick with that from now on.
Yeah.
Penis Marshall.
That's my DJ name.
What?
Yeah. That's my DJ name.
Okay, moving on.
Well, at least while I'm at the strip
Thanks
club.
for tuning in. You're watching us right here at FunkShopTV.com or FVTV11.org. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube pages, please. FVTV Stream and FunkShop TV on YouTube.
I'd say it's there. We go. I was gonna say it's down there, but it wasn't.
Lower thirds. It's there now.
Now it is.
It's there. How you doing, Justin?
Whoever's running graphics isn't doing that great.
Quit picking on the switch room, bro. What is with you today?
Fucking tired.
But you're being an asshole to everybody. You need to get laid. Ladies, if you want to fuck Justin Marshall, call in 360-693-7544. Why is Caitlin clapping in the audience? She's like,
I don't have.
Yay, I've been waiting. How do you feel about that, Shawn? Shawn, you got ears on and you got a mic back there? Probably not.
No, I do. What's
You
up?
do? I can hear you now.
It's gonna be an awkward episode, I feel.
Do you have a camera back there?
Yes, we do. What's up?
Hey, there they are. Hi, control room. How you guys feeling back there?
Good.
Is it warm?
Yes, of course. It's always warm back here.
Stop
And you've
talking
got-
on the floor.
Yeah, thank you. And you've got an armpit in your face. How's that feel?
Where?
Oh, not anymore. You guys doing okay back there? Is it
Yeah,
stuffy?
we're alive.
It's a little hot in here. It is
Yes.
hot in here tonight. So, once again, I'm Biggz. This is Justin. Thanks for tuning in. Justin, do we have any upcoming events that you need to talk about?
It's Thursday night. DJ Biggz and myself are gonna be at Q nightclub. Apparently, somebody keeps talking about some fucking pizza party at a nightclub. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. The girl who's sucking the main guy's dick back there, she said something about a pizza party. So apparently that's gonna be like the big poppin' thing at the nightclub is pizza party.
There's going to be a pizza party at Q Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, what are we back in junior high?
Well, nobody can go roller skating anymore because Golden Skate is officially being shut down if it's not shut down already.
It's gone ghetto. Who gives a
Yeah, but
shit?
you know how many, 21-year-olds going to the club now, you know how many of them were probably conceived as a result of an all-night skate at Golden Skate?
Yeah, but they also probably weren't playing truffle butter.
Music wasn't as dumb, but there was a lot of cookie-cutter dumb shit back then, too.
Yeah, but shit just music's fucking changed since back in the day. It's all gone to shit now. Truffle butter.
You know, and I bet
Eat the booty like it's groceries. It's not music. It's just people fucking talk. What was that article you read about Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, and Kanye? I think it was those three. It was something about they have a reading level or a writing level.
like a third grade reading level.
Yeah.
Of their lyrics. Yeah, it's dumb.
Doesn't surprise me.
But you could chalk that up to a lot of things. There's not enough budgets in schools to really educate the kids properly. That's why people like Jordan Howard bust their butt and work to be able to put his kids into private schools so they can actually get a decent education because public school systems suck.
Yeah. What is it, like no PE nowadays?
I didn't have PE when I was a kid, obviously.
They were showing something on the news about how the way they're doing the what is it? Not the national anthem. What did we have to say growing up?
The Pledge
in
of
school?
Allegiance?
Yeah, the Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay. You don't know the difference between the Pledge of Allegiance and national anthem you sing.
Yeah.
Pledge of Allegiance is like a chant.
They were like talking about how they've changed it so, they don't use the word God in it.
Okay.
It's just fucking schools have gone to shit.
Everything in this
We're
country is
teaching the
going
kids
shit.
to be fucking lazy. Now kids get like iPads and shit in school, and the school's like.
And if they don't get good grades,
'em.
they blame it on ADD or ADHD.
Yeah. They would give me a test, like literally from the.
Already?
This better be good. FunkShop TV.
FunkShop TV, you're live.
Well, thanks for wasting my fucking time.
Then they decided they didn't want to fuck you.
Yeah, from like the 5th grade all the way through my freshman year, every single fucking year they would always give me a test because they all thought I had ADD or ADHD. And I would laugh because I would walk back to class just laughing my ass off because I'm just like, those fuckers are scratching their head. They're confused as shit. They just don't want to take the fact that I just didn't give a shit. They just didn't want that to be the reason.
See, when I was young, they didn't have ADD or ADHD. If you didn't pay attention and you got out of line, and now they hand you like a special Flintstone vitamin and it's supposed to straighten you out, but it turns kids into a vegetable. You know what the principal did when I didn't pay attention or I got bad grades or I got into a fight in elementary school? I got picked on a lot. Go figure. So I was always in fights. Yeah, I'd go into the office and he pulled out a paddle and the square was like this big and it had holes drilled through it. And he put it on his desk and he goes, "So, are you going to pay attention next time?" "Yes, sir." "No problem."
Well, now it's abuse or it's the teacher's going to get in trouble because he was trying to inappropriately do things.
They blame it on an illness, so the teachers have an excuse to not really pay attention to the students.
Fuck society.
Just put him in the back corner. He's got ADD.
Fuck every one of you.
He'll bounce off the walls a
Society
little bit,
fucking sucks.
drool on himself. Jordan's shaking his head like, you're going to go to hell. According to the public school system, hell doesn't exist anymore because it's all an evolutionary process.
So back to the basics. So this Thursday, we got DJ Biggz and myself are going to be at Q nightclub for the pizza party. Going to be just playing fucking music. If you want to know what music is, come out on Thursday and listen to him play some fucking music. I mean, that's that.
Saturday, I'll be at Puffs and Gresham.
Yep. I will be Friday through Monday. I'll be at King's Wild pressing play, telling girls to get naked.
DJ Penis at King's Wild.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yep. What else?
You have a whole paragraph right here that has an event.
Yeah, but see, I go to read this shit and I start fucking up. Sunday, June 21st, Food Wars 8. Friday, July 10th, Oregon Summer Jam. July 18th, Cruising the Gut. That's going to be down on Main Street, downtown Vancouver. Saturday, July 25th.
I think we might be DJing outdoors somewhere around downtown for Cruising the Gut, too. I think.
Stay tuned and you'll find out where. We're still trying to figure that shit out.
Details coming soon.
Saturday, July 25th is a fireball party and rodeo after party at Sea Hag in Ilwaco, Washington. September 11th, 12th, we will be back at Sea Hag doing the rod run down at the Sea Hag. We're going to get down there on the 11th.
Yeah.
Early as shit. Play some fucking music. Any single hot females want to go for a nice walk on the beach and watch the sunset, this guy is willing to make that walk.
Why's that gotta be me, man?
Cause, bro,
Do you think I want to go walking along the beach
me,
with
dude,
some broad?
I have had enough of fucking females lately. I'm just like, I'm gonna turn into a monk, dude. Like,
you know what I don't understand? I'm gonna get this. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about it. I can't talk about it.
Also, August 21st.
Are we supposed to talk about dates yet?
The dates they've been posting it.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay, it's official.
August 21st, Bubba Sparks is going to be back at Q nightclub. His brother, DJ Biggz, is going to be on the ones and twos spinning that
Cousin,
night.
bro.
Cousin. It's all family. Brother, cousin. I mean,
I'm not an Okie, bro.
The 20th, Bubba Sparks is going to be at King's Wild. I'm
So your
assuming
cousins
he's
and your
just-
brothers are the same people?
Probably in some part of my family. I don't know. They're all from like. There's a part of my family from Oklahoma.
That would be the branch of the family tree that I cut off.
Yeah. I don't
Chainsaw
really
that bitch.
But yeah, so on the 20th, so that Thursday before that Friday, Bubba Sparks going to be at King's Wild. I'm assuming just hanging out. I don't see where he's going to perform.
I heard something about a Miss New Booty 2015 contest.
That should be interesting.
Yeah.
It's my night off.
Well, probably not then.
True.
I'll have to be there too.
True.
So,
I think that's it. And then, of course, every Tuesday here, watch us live, FVTV stream on YouTube.
I'm just watching the monitor, dude. I love every time the arrow comes up. It just cracks me up.
It's stupid.
I love it. So that's all the events? We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Make sure that you subscribe once again to the YouTube pages, FVTV Stream and FunkShop TV. Shout out to all the FunkShop DJs. Mafia is going to be at Bar 15 this Saturday, so you can check him out if you're downtown Portland. I asked the rest of the guys what they're doing, and everybody seems like they're off. So if anybody needs a DJ, let us know, man. We'll hook you up. We appreciate Fort Vancouver Television for giving us a place to talk shit, do what we want to do, and all of you people that don't like what you see right now, change the channel. Just change it.
Also, just so we all know, when he does rap his literature to you wannabe gangster rappers here in the Northwest, he's not just doing rap his literature so he can say the fucking N-word.
Why are we already in a commercial? Once again, y'all, I'm DJ Biggz. I'm out here with FunkShop TV, and we are with the lovely Miss
Sadie, sweetheart.
Tell us about your business, Sadie.
Well, this is the Pink and Black Waffle Shack. I'm here at the Kit Kat Club in downtown Portland. Started out exactly 3 years ago this week as a food cart. Open every night, 7 days a week.
That's what's up, man. I've heard your food is really good. I haven't tried it yet, but tell us something. What is your most popular thing on the menu?
Most popular thing is definitely the wake and bake, which is sausage or bacon, fried eggs, cheese, and secret maple glaze, all on the big fat waffle sandwich.
You can't tell us what the secret is?
Oh, no. Then I'd have to kill you.
Well, you heard it right here, man. If you're downtown Portland, right next to Voodoo at the Kit Kat Club, check out the Pink and Black Waffle Shack.
Hi, and welcome to Brood, your local cafe and pub. Offering you a variety of services, we have beer, coffee, wine, and food. You can find us on Facebook at Brood360 and online at broodcafepub.com.
Are they actually gonna? Are they actually gonna come back to us? And
No, we're
not
back.
cut
We're
us
back.
off?
Hey, we're back.
Oh. Sorry about that. We were in the
Son
middle
of
of
a
talking, but
gun.
apparently people just don't want to fucking hear us talk, even though it's a fucking talk show.
Welcome back. Thanks for watching FunkShop
Hey,
TV.
real quick.
In case you're just tuning in, there's a little bit of chaos, but we'll get it straightened out, I promise. I think we're all just hot and tired. Justin hasn't been laid in a while, and then he said his penis shrank 2 inches.
Yeah. Shout out to the Putty family. They're watching right now. We love you guys. Shout out to the Mike and the Seahead crew, FunkShop DJs. Also, shout out to the whole crew and everybody here at FBTV having us on and working in this hot fucking weather. Oh, y'all want to wave, but y'all fucking the shit up back there. Hey. Am I missing anybody else?
Can you put effects on his mic and make him sound like a chipmunk or some shit?
No.
Never mind. He'll do it himself. That's some
Y'all just
Cleveland
fucking
shit.
up shit in the back, ain't you?
You got to talk like that the rest of the show now.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Cool. So on tonight's show, we have comedian Amos Mack and David, Mr. Exclusive, one of the biggest entrepreneurs in Portland. So we're going to get right into it. Bring out Mr. Amos Mack. Come on down. What's up, brother?
Hey,
Good to see you.
Good to see you. All right, good to see you guys.
Good to see you. How you doing?
Fine.
How's your trip down here?
It was great. It was great. I actually rode down. My cousin's visiting from Alaska, so him and his brother came down. We got to talk, laugh. So it was a short drive
Okay.
because we enjoyed ourselves. Yes.
Good. Could I imagine you do a lot of laughing?
Yes. Too much. Usually at somebody
That's
else's
like too
expense.
much money.
No, it's not. It's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money at
No,
my
I know,
level
but
anyway.
too much laughing is like too much money. Is that possible to do too much laughing?
I didn't think it was possible to have too much money.
Exactly my point.
Okay, I get your point then. Okay, all right.
You're with me here.
Yeah, because I was like laughing money. That doesn't always translate.
Too much
Doesn't
fun.
always
What's that
translate.
mean?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I always find a way to make things fun.
Good.
Make things laugh.
Life is too short not to.
Yeah, most definitely.
So, you're Amos Mack, the comedian.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy 10 years,
Okay.
but I've been
So what
only
did
been funny
you do
about
for the
3.
other 45 years of your life?
Well, I've got to get a couple more of those years, but I don't know, being silly, being goofy, trying to make a living, trying to survive.
So being a comedian kind of just came naturally?
No, I've got a lot of funny family. All my family's funny. I'm surprised that I'm really the only comedian that I know of in my family.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a lot of funny guys. Like my cousin Cushite, he's funny, but he takes jokes way too far. You know, like if there's a don't beat a dead horse, he will mush it out. He will
Steamroll it?
Yeah, he'll turn it into glue for you right there.
Okay.
And then step in it and be stuck. And then it's like, why did we think that was funny at all?
And there
At
are
all,
certain crowds
yeah.
that like that. Like, I like taking stuff too far. I really enjoy pushing the envelope.
Oh, so you like shows like Key and Peele then?
It doesn't bother me.
Okay,
doesn't bother
it bothers me. It's like, okay, you sucked the laugh out. You can stop now. Because there's a certain point where a long joke does not become a running gag. It just
Right.
becomes just, okay, you're just talking now.
So
Yeah.
when you decided 10 years ago that you wanted to be a comedian,
Mm-hmm.
what made you decide that?
Well, I wanted to be a comedian since I was young, and
Okay.
every chance I got to grab a mic, I tried to be funny. It wasn't always successful. Basically, people, you're just being a smart ass. Why are you being rude? Why are you always talking from the top of your head? But that's where comedy comes from.
Right.
I didn't know how to get started in comedy. Not until about 10 years ago did a comic say, hey, this is how you do it. These are the steps, and this is how you get into it.
So somebody kind of coached you?
Yes. Yeah, I had a lot
That's
of
what's
coaches. That's one thing I love about the comedy community. If they like you, they'll help you along. If they don't, they'll let you suffer.
Kind of like the DJ community.
Yeah, yeah.
If they like you, they'll support you, but if they
Yeah.
don't, give it out.
And they
Sell
hope
your
that you're
records.
gonna sell your record, sell your equipment
Yeah.
for half the price. And
Guys
yes,
like me buy it and train somebody else to
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
right.
Pretty much.
Chris Carroll, you should quit soon. So becoming a comedian, was it everything that you thought it was going to be?
No, it is nothing like I thought it was going to be. I thought being a comic is you're funny, you get out there, you just do it. It's not. It's a lot of work. a lot of work comes in not just in writing the jokes, it's in performing the jokes, the business aspect, your stage presence, your goals. What do you want to do? All those things have to be taken into account. A lot of people think, you just go be funny, you get drunk, you get laid, get drugs, whatever, or you're gonna be a star. Nah, that's not how it works. I mean, there are very few people that are able to get that far, but they put in so much work. They give up a lot of their life to be able to get to that far. And I don't want to make that sacrifice, so I still do it for fun. But I'm at a level where I can get paid a little bit more, but it still doesn't justify the amount of time that I put into it. But I love doing it, so I cannot not do it.
And that's almost, unless you get noticed by somebody big and you can ride somebody's coattails, that's every aspect of the entertainment industry. Even then,
there are very few people that are able to do that. And if they can, they fall flat on their face unless they're helped along. Like, I'll give you an example. Dat Fan, he was first winner of Last Comic Standing.
Okay.
Where did he go? You didn't find out until he started doing some stuff on site because he didn't have the material. He didn't have the chops. Ralphie May, on the other hand, already had 10 years in, second place, and was able to blow up. But he had the material, he had the chops, and he's the big star. So everybody thought he was the winner. He wasn't. He was runner-up. Yeah.
Interesting. Huh? I don't pay as much attention to the comedy circuit as I probably should, but my head is always in music. So
right. Well, that makes sense. That's what you love.
Yeah. I spend countless hours reviewing music, and I bet it's just like going over material. The average person probably has no idea how much time you spend behind the scenes preparing your show.
Exactly. I mean, because not only do we get the idea, we talk to people about the idea, we practice the idea, and once we get it in something, the material starts fleshing out. No, I don't want none of that.
Barbecue, bro.
If it's organic, then I'll probably have some.
What does it smell like, though? Sorry. What does it smell like?
It smells like barbecue potato chips.
Yeah, that's what the package
says. It smells like ass to me. Sorry, go ahead.
Ass smells like barbecue?
I don't put my nose
in
it.
You eat the booty like groceries, don't you? Yeah, you're that
smell
kind.
It.
No.
Hey, Cleveland voice, motherfucker.
You want to smell my bag?
Why does he look high? I know he said he had ADD, but he's like the slowest ADHD person I've ever seen in my life. That's.
Everybody says I look high.
Yeah, but you're talking.
Sleep.
Okay, get some sleep.
He spends too much time talking to strippers.
Strippers are awesome.
No. I think it depends on who you ask.
Yeah,
probably depends on. It's just like comedians.
Yeah, that's
People
true.
People can say comedians are awesome, but I bet you can think of some comedians that aren't so cool.
No, I know a lot that are assholes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See,
yeah, I'm not saying any names.
Instead of dancing.
No, and that's cool. Whatever you say on this show is out there forever because this is YouTube. It's not just a one-time thing.
That's why I'm not saying it. Yeah.
Instead of dancing, my girls are actually sitting there watching the show.
I'm sorry, what?
His girls are sitting around the rack right now watching this show. Hi, girls.
They're not dancing.
Hey, ladies.
They're not dancing. They're watching the show.
I like strippers.
I
don't pay, but we can talk.
Wild's
and
best
stuff.
for you right there.
I like some strippers.
Yeah.
I like some strippers.
I don't like the ones that think they're sexy and they're shaped like bread boxes. I don't like those. No, if you hug a girl and you can hide your arm in their folds.
Those girls aren't stripping, are they?
Yeah.
Where? Never mind. I don't want. I have no interest. I see myself naked. I don't want to see a woman like that. So where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Philadelphia.
What brought you out to the West Coast?
Family. There was a lot of stuff going on, and my dad got a
In West Philadelphia, born and raised?
I said South Philadelphia.
Oh, South.
Yeah, there's no
You're not cool
Fresh
then.
Princey song for
All right.
that. But thank you, though. I appreciate
For sure.
the connection. But,
I try to connect everything to music.
yeah,
It just comes
really
naturally.
Nice. Yeah, okay.
Do you think being a comedian has kept you from living a quote-unquote normal life?
Well, what do you consider a normal life?
You know, people that have wife and kids and the society, the stereotypical. Does being an entertainer, does that make it tougher?
No, actually, when I first started, I was trying to have a family, trying to work things out, and started getting into comedy, and she was getting other dicks, so the relationship didn't work out.
Maybe she just needed something more serious in her life.
No. She liked having sex with army guys because they would go away, and she could just instant dick, just like,
Gotcha.
hey, I'm going to the grocery store. get some dick, and she's not really at the.
We just got a
grocery-
note from the
grocery
floor
store.
production manager that the heffalump-looking strippers that you can hide in her folds.
Yeah.
Apparently, those are the daytime strippers.
Oh, that you know what? Okay, all right.
Don't say that because I've got some attractive girls.
Hey!
I've got some attractive girls dancing.
Have a day?
Mm-hmm.
Come
Just
on.
because a woman is
You gotta do
attractive
it.
doesn't mean you
I've got
can't
some
be
attractive
hidden in a
girls
hug.
dancing during the day.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like to be called day girls or dance. They don't like to actually dance during the day because
Day
they
walkers.
think being the day girls strippers in general think being a day girl is insulting because it means that they're not attractive.
But
enough.
aren't they
Don't most of them
working
think
during
that
the
being
day?
called a stripper is insulting? Aren't you supposed to call them exotic dancers?
Yeah.
I call them
Or entertainers?
I call them artistic exotic dancers.
Yeah, I think he just learned artistic word of the day, toilet paper. So he just.
Throw artistic in it, and it
I bet the
sounds.
sound
it
guy
But you know,
sounds
sounds
if
a lot
you're
better.
a stripper during the day, you can be called a day stripper because you're working in the day. If they don't like it, then it's too bad. That's what it is. That's what it is.
They're not getting any night shifts. There's a
Yeah.
reason.
So yeah.
There is a reason.
Yeah. No babysitter.
So back to living a quote-unquote normal life.
Normal life. There are a lot of people that can do both, but usually they're established as a comic before they try to make that transition. I did it backwards. I had a family, then got into comedy because that's when I kind of discovered it. But when I finally started learning about the craft, then I started getting good, and it was my way to, I don't know, cope with a lot of things and enjoy life. So I really need it. It was like my therapy through divorce. It's, I don't know, get me out of the house, gets me a social life. So when you say normal things, I don't know what's normal because, you know, I'm a single dad, and if there's a all ages show that I can bring my son to, I do. He likes to, you know, see me perform. He doesn't like getting on stage anymore. When he was younger, he liked, you know, grabbing the mic and trying to tell a joke, but not anymore. But he loves watching me. He loves being there. So life is what you make it. So if you want a normal life, it's going to be what's normal to you, not to anybody else.
I absolutely agree.
But there's a lot of young guys that they're able to make the sacrifices they need to get where they want to be. But I don't have those kind of goals, honestly.
What was your favorite show that you've ever performed?
Ooh, I've had a lot of great shows. It's hard to quantify some of them, but two of my favorite. One was just recently. I was at the Olympia Theater about a month ago, and there's a young guy, Storytime Productions. He puts together these theater shows. Finally had me on there, and 500 teenagers laughing at my jokes that what I thought they couldn't relate to. But it floored them. I mean, it was so energetic. I mean, it was so energetic. The next guy was able to ride the wave of that into his set. I mean, he wound up kind of tanking, but he was just able to ride it because there's just so much energy. That was, hands down, best show, I think.
I think it's kind of funny how we might perceive a younger generation as not understanding, but with social media and as advanced. I mean, could you imagine being 19 back when you were 19, knowing what 19-year-olds of today know?
No. I was so sheltered at 19. I didn't even have sex when I was 19. I didn't have sex till I was actually married, which was, you know, so sad. So sad.
I commend you for that, man. I don't understand why it's sad.
Okay. Well, I guess. Okay. Maybe because
If I
was
could
like,
go back, man, there's a lot that I would have erased.
Yeah, but there was a lot that I could have done. You know.
Fair enough.
But I saved it for her, and then we got a divorce. I'm like, why? I could have been spreading this around, you know.
I can't argue.
Yeah.
You got me. So does it take a lot of
I'm just saying, because there's like this redhead. She was like, I want you to fuck me. And it was like after work at a McDonald's. And I'm like, I'm scared, I can't. And she's just like shaking her head and walking away. And I could have banged her out, okay? Sorry.
Has that ever happened to you? A
I
girl
mean, how often does that happen? Seriously.
A girl
And it
like
was
being all over you and you say
don't.
no and then she gets mad? Oh, Moving on.
Oh wow, that's
Hey,
happening to you now.
real quick, shout out to Mike at Sea Hag. It was his birthday yesterday.
Oh yeah!
Happy birthday, Mike.
Mike! Mike is awesome. I love Mike.
He is. He's
Mike
a cool
is the
dude, man.
Sea Hag,
We
best
had the whole
place.
Sea Hag crew on the show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, you
cool.
were gonna have me out, but I didn't get a chance to come out.
Yeah.
But oh man, love the Sea Hag. They treat me like a star when I'm out there.
Yeah. Yeah, us too.
They're
man.
like, hey, you know what? She's loose.
It's like family and celebrity all at the same
Yeah.
time.
Hey, she's loose.
Seriously, first time I was ever out there, he was like, all right, she's a slut, she's a slut. I had her, but you can take her to the place across the street. Yeah.
That wasn't.
Hopefully
That
they don't have
wasn't-
internet out there yet, so they're not watching this. Because
He knows what I'm talking about.
I'm sure he does, but I'm talking about she. Now everybody knows that she's the town whore. What was her name?
I'm not saying anything. I apologize. Got my got my dick almost beat off. It was bit. I'm sorry, bit, not beat off. I can do that myself. Bit at the Sea Hag. It was a crazy night. Crazy.
You
night.
met the Sea Hag.
No. Actually, I did meet the Sea Hag, but it was a totally different night, and it wasn't her.
I remember I saw you
Yeah.
do a comedy routine out there, and you were trying to figure out which girl in the crowd was the Sea Hag. And there was one that just kept taking shots and being loud. And every time she'd take a shot, she got louder and interrupted more often.
Yeah.
Like, I felt bad for you. I wanted to go up and just sock her in the back of the head. Shut up.
It was a lot of fun because it gave me more. I think I did overtime, actually. I did too long. I think I did like 45 minutes. I was only supposed to do a
Worked
half
for
hour.
me because I was supposed to play when you guys were done. And you guys could have. I get paid the same no matter what.
Yeah, but that's not how comedy works generally. I mean, a good show has a beginning and end, and if you killed it all that time, and then you want to do it some more because they're just that energized, you had them the whole time, then great. But that's not what was happening there.
Well, lucky for you.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah.
No,
they were great for me. They were great for me. The guy that was closing out the show, they were a little too rambunctious.
I did
for
a
him.
gig Saturday. I was supposed to be done at 10, and we didn't end up stopping music till 2:30 because they just wanted to keep partying.
Yeah, but you don't get paid extra for that, do you?
Sometimes I get tipped out extra for it. Sometimes I don't. It depends on the event. So
Yeah, when I was younger and DJ'd in the 90s, it was always flat rate no matter how long anything ever went on. And it was sad. I didn't like it. Yeah. And I had to be quiet
in
most of the time.
Philadelphia.
No. This is actually in California.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a place called Murrieta.
Okay.
I was actually
I know
17
that's
DJing at clubs, grown folks clubs. It was nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've kind of been an entertainer. You've just
Yeah, I've always
put
been
on
an
different
entertainer,
hats and
but-
entertain people.
Yeah, I just never. All that time, I was trying to be funny at different spots, but I didn't know how to get started in comedy.
So I'm gonna ask you a serious question
Why?
because I have to.
No, you
kinda.
don't. No, you don't. Let's talk about
We have
getting
a-
laid and stuff.
No, we can talk about that, but we have a producer
Hey, how
in the
about
show.
this real quick? I know you're going to do that, but can you hook me up with any of your strippers?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's ask
This is
this
like-
serious question now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
That
Talking
seemed like
after
a
the
pretty
show.
serious question to me.
No, it wasn't.
So it's a good lead-in.
Yeah, right.
Obviously, there's a lot of press, a lot of news about police brutality and police racism. How do you feel about all that? Personally, what is your take?
Personally, police brutality has been around for decades. They've been oppressing black folk in neighborhoods for years. I think the reason why it's becoming more to light now is because so many daughters are having sex with black men. And if it wasn't for these mixed children, we wouldn't have the emphasis
Focus,
being put
camera
on it.
crew, focus.
Okay? I mean, because we go like in the 80s, black dudes wasn't fucking white girls that much, you know? So they were like, hey, that's their, yeah, they deserved it.
I watched
They
Forrest
deserved
Gump. You're lying, because I watched
No.
Forrest Gump.
I said that much.
Okay.
But how many mixed babies are running around now? Okay, that's because
All of them.
there was a lot of fucking going on in like the 90s, and then they're surfacing all over. Then it's like, oh, police brutality. Oh, that's my baby you're beating up, and there's a white lady yelling it. So yeah, that's why a light is being shown on it now. Yeah.
It's not very often that I can't speak, but you just shut me up today. This is awkward. This is really, really awkward.
No, but seriously, you remember that movie, Fight the Power, back in like '89?
Okay. Spike Lee joint.
Well, yeah, Spike Lee joint. And no, Do the Right Thing. I'm sorry, Do the Right Thing. Classic about police brutality, chokeholds, and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
If it wasn't for that movie, New York City wouldn't have stopped the choking out. And they did for a little while. Then they got back to it.
And then they got back to it.
And the same stuff is going. Now, you know, when there's a black dude walking in a nice neighborhood, not doing shit, not having a record, and getting beat down by the police, then I'm like, okay, yeah. Now the police brutality is like it was. Because I went from being in Philadelphia down to California, and I didn't get harassed a whole lot. But when more guys from LA came to the area, then more harassment, because there's more black guys. But when you actually took the time to talk to somebody, they're like, oh, okay, you're not a problem. We're going to leave you alone. And then they could see you're not doing anything.
Okay.
Now, the guy's robbing from a store, gets shot. Don't be on the wrong side of the police.
Shouldn't have robbed the store.
Police are going to shoot people. They want to shoot people. Doesn't matter.
They want to put people in jail, but
no, they want to shoot people.
Jail is an institution.
No, I know
that
cops.
Makes a whole lot of money.
I used to be a volunteer fireman, and I know sheriff that want to shoot people.
Wow.
They fucking want to shoot people. They won't tell you that, but they want to. They will look for an excuse. Look for an excuse. I'm not saying any names. I'm not even going to say the town I was in.
Good idea.
But I literally heard. Well, actually, if anybody sees it, I didn't really say it. No, they were dudes. They were just casually. Yeah, I haven't gotten to shoot somebody. I want to do it, and that's straight talk. Straight talk.
Wow.
So I have a different point of view than everybody else, but I'm glad that people are showing light to it. But come on, it's been happening for a long time. We've given up our liberties with the Patriot Act. So
a lot of it is being publicized because of technology and people having a video camera.
Well, it was publicized back then. Like I was in LA during the Rodney King, the big riot and everything. I was living in Orange County, mostly white area, but they were still shutting things down. I was getting harassed, even guys that I knew. They would harass me suddenly during that. But they already knew me. They knew I wasn't doing anything. But they had quotas or whatever. Still never been arrested. But they had to make a show.
What's funny now is Orange County is not just white, it's all white and more Mexican.
It's always been Mexican. They just didn't talk about it.
Have you seen A Day Without a Mexican?
Yes. I've seen Days with Mexicans.
No, the movie. It's a movie. It's an actual movie. It's called A Day Without a Mexican.
I have Hispanic
Look
friends and
Hispanic
and Mexican friends. I don't know him.
It's an actual movie.
Okay.
It's called A Day Without a Mexican. It pretty much
your
just shows how stupid white people are, because it just shows that without all the Mexicans, people don't know what to do because in Orange County, because their lawn's not getting cut, so they're freaking out.
This is actually the plot of the movie. It's not a racist thing.
No,
by
it's
my
not.
co-host.
It's not.
We got to clarify because we're gonna get death threats and phone calls and emails saying that we're racist and bigots.
No, well, actually, I worked when I did landscaping, and I worked for a white guy in Orange County.
I'm just saying.
He's referencing a movie.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm saying the reality in a movie.
To be honest with you, I think
Mexicans I have a really dark-skinned cousin who actually did some landscaping with me, and no. Here's the point of it.
He was just the cousin though, not a cousin brother like his.
No, literal cousins,
okay.
like our mothers are sisters. Okay. Anyway, long story, boring. So he was really dark. He was like, I don't need sunscreen. I was like, no, we should get some sunscreen. We don't need sunscreen. And he got sunburn, peeling sunburn.
Wow.
And yeah. And I said, you're peeling like a white person. And he's like, you're peeling like a white person. Yeah.
Black people can get sunburns too.
Yeah. So put on sunscreen. It's hot out there, guys.
That's true.
That's the moral of today's episode.
Yeah.
If you're black, wear sunscreen.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, it's really important.
Today's episode is brought to you by the number 3, the letter C, and copper tone.
SPF 50.
SPF
go
50.
High. Yeah, go high.
There's
You
so
don't know,
many. There's so many
as
remarks
light
we're
as you
gonna
are,
make.
why don't you put on sunscreen? Why don't you know about SPF 50?
When do I sleep, bro?
I don't sleep
When
with you.
that
I don't know.
thing of ball of fire goes
look,
into the
I'm not-
sky, I don't go outside in the daytime.
Look, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying.
I'm not albino. I'm just nocturnal.
Okay. Okay.
Freaky stuff happens after dark.
Yeah.
The freaks
I
come
wanna
out
catch
at
that
night.
stuff. Yeah. So, do you think, as policing and racism ever affected your career in any way, shape, or form?
Yes. Yes. Did a show 2 weeks ago. You're not going to believe this. I was doing my set. I got the cops called on me.
I think you're fucking lying.
I am not lying. You can go. It was a place called Sticks and Stones. You can check it out. I forgot the officer's name, but yeah, I didn't realize the cop was there for me.
The cops got called on you because of your routine?
Apparently yes. Apparently yes. And this is what happened. After piecing it together, because I was outside, because my son was actually at the show. I went to get him some medicine, and on my way back in, the promoter was like, "Hey, he's right here talking to the officer," and I'm like, "Okay, what's going on?" So, "Oh, well, we got a complaint. I was called by a family that said that you were saying some very not nice things, and so I'm out here to talk to you about it." I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's a comedy show."
a comedy, right.
Yeah, it's a comedy show. What are you even talking about? Who said it? Everybody loved it, you know? I actually almost sold T-shirts. Almost.
Almost. Okay.
$20 is a lot of money to some people.
Sure is.
Buy my T-shirts. Anyway, come to find out,
Are
this
they on your
family.
website?
Huh?
Are they on your website?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm my own IT guy, and I'm lazy,
Okay.
which is another problem with my comedy. Anyway, so I'm trying to find out what happened, and apparently this family that came in there was offended by my jokes, left, called the cops. Yeah. Well, after talking to the cop, then the family actually comes up. They wind up being a family of 4.
So they left and came back.
They left and came back. Apparently, they were sitting in the car waiting for some shit to go down. Shit didn't go down, but they tried to make it go down.
Probably because they had their cameras and they wanted some YouTube money.
I think that's what they wanted. I don't know the whole thing, but the only person in the group that actually speak English was the 8-year-old daughter.
Go figure.
Yeah,
Yep.
and apparently they were illegals. Yes, doing some farm work out in this area.
So a family of people that don't even belong in this country and don't pay taxes called the police, who get paid by the tax dollars,
Yeah.
to come and harass you because they didn't like something you said.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
deport 'em.
and apparently
Deport 'em.
Apparently, I was staring at her, pelvic thrusting, and saying, "I win staring contests, bitch," because I do. And I did say that. But apparently, however this daughter translated it, made the woman. I can't speak Spanish, but that's how she sounded to me. It's very fast, very gibberishy. Yes.
So then
I get the
on,
gist. I'm from Southern California.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I get the
yeah,
gist of it.
Yeah.
So on Charlie Brown, that means everybody is talking on the phone. It's
No, that's
That
wah,
sounds very-
wah, 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 wah. No, this was.
It's like taking any song and hitting fast
Yeah, like
forward
that.
and just.
got it.
Yeah.
Real quick,
yeah.
totally random. Become a product tester. I am seeing this on Facebook. It's free to join. Just sign up now and start receiving your free samples. And it's a condom with, I don't know what that is on there, but yeah, that's a condom. You want me to sign you up?
No.
I'm gonna sign you up, bro.
Bro, I don't like prophylactics.
I got you. I got you.
I'm trying to knock some rods up
Sorry,
this
but
year.
go ahead. So they were speaking
So-
English.
Don't do it.
So illegal
don't do it.
aliens called the police
Put it in her butt.
because they didn't like what you said in a comedy routine.
Yes. And the daughter apparently didn't like the curse words and everything, and so however she translated it to the mother, making it seem like I was attacking her. And yeah, and the guy was like, "I can't do anything anyway."
This is a prime example of why everybody in this country should learn English.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I'm not
I
sure.
bet if the parents,
I think.
if it wasn't
you
translated so rough,
well, yeah,
you probably wouldn't have been harassed by the cops.
They come to our country because they love it so much and the freedom, but yet they want to come over here for all of our rights, but yet they can't learn our language.
Actually,
You know what bothers me? They keep fattening me
Americans-
up.
This is
Really?
also true.
I go through Muchos Gracias and I order something, right? And it's usually a kid's, because you go
and
through
they
the
feed
drive-thru.
you like groceries.
No, I get a kid's bean burrito combination.
Okay.
And they're like,
The
and
kids?
then, well, fuck, give me a quesadilla. And then, a chimichanga. And then, and it doesn't stop.
Oh, and then he has like a tattoo that says "sweet," and yours says "dude."
They don't know.
And he's like, "What's my tattoo say?" "Sweet." Yours says "dude." Like
Because
that,
the
yeah.
woman that's
and they're
taking
like, "Where's my car, bro? Where's my car?"
The
and
woman
then
that's
you do
taking
that
the
for like
order.
the whole day, and then aliens come down. Yeah.
Well,
I
probably an
understand
illegal
that.
alien taking the order, but that's besides the point. Like, she doesn't know how to say something simple like, will that be everything? And then?
Well,
Quit and no more, and then that's why America's fat.
Or you can say nothing. Nada. That says no.
What is it?
It's nada.
Well, I'm gonna have to write that on the
Yeah.
fucking dashboard.
Yeah, I think so.
'Cause I speak English.
In fact, talk to Siri. Says, Siri, translate this into Spanish. No more food.
I've heard
like
people
that.
talk to Siri. It sounds like she's
Yeah.
speaking a foreign language half the time.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know.
Fuck that
I can't
bitch.
afford it.
You probably did.
No, her name was Sierra. Totally different. Caitlin, I'm signing you up for these condom things.
How did you find a dude named Sierra?
No, it was a chick.
Just saying.
You guys are wild. You guys are wild. Any other serious questions for me?
I can't. No, I'm just baffled that you got the cops called on you by people that don't even pay taxes to pay those police wages.
It was so crazy. It was so
That
crazy.
just baffles me.
It baffled everybody. Everybody.
Did they get deported at least?
I have no idea. Well, no, they got a free hour of billiards. Yeah.
Aren't they taking advantage of enough?
I thought so. I thought so, but anyway, it's a whole nother story.
It is a good thing that I'm not Lamiga.
I'm just mad that she missed
Did I
some
say
of
that?
my good material. I had some good sexual material that she could have translated for the mom, but she didn't. Like 3 for the pink, none for the stink. She didn't tell her mom about that.
I'm just baffled. What is your favorite food?
Look who has to be my friend.
I don't know what my
Accepted
favorite
my
food
friend
is.
request.
Congratulations, stalker.
Not stalking, I'm just saying shit. Sorry.
Anyways,
I don't know what my favorite food is.
How do you not know what the fuck your favorite food is?
it's something
Because I
organic.
like lots of different
He
food.
likes organic food.
Name something.
He only eats organic
Name
potato
something?
chips.
Pizza?
There you go.
I like egg rolls.
Now you know. It's his favorite food.
Yeah. What did you think?
Sandwiches. I
What
like
did you think he was
sandwiches
gonna say?
I just wanted to know what his favorite food was. We should get some lumpia
Dude,
down
Oh
here.
yeah.
When lesbians have sex, who makes the fucking sandwich when they're done?
They don't usually make sandwiches. They have wraps.
Yes. Yes.
Quick. That was quick. Very good.
He's a comedian. He's got to be quick-witted.
Sorry, I was trying to keep a straight face. I couldn't.
Well, I'm about to get yelled at by our floor director because you can see he's steaming out the ears a little bit.
Which one is the floor director?
The one in the LA hat that
No, that's
doesn't know
his
anything
hair.
about
That's
the
his hair.
Dodgers.
That's his hair.
Yeah. He's like Larry Fine from.
Larry Fine.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've heard that one. So,
like
is
that
there
thing,
anybody
so.
that you want to give a shout out to, or anybody you want to put on blast while you have the opportunity? Now, remember,
blast? You know,
whatever you
it-
say here stays in the universe forever.
You know what? I love everybody,
Boy.
and I want everybody to have a great time.
Pinocchio, stop. No, for real.
Big shout out to the C-Hag gang. Love those guys. All of you guys. You guys are awesome.
There's some females
Big
in
shout out to the Cushite for coming out. Daniel, or D'Angelo as I like to call him. He got a bass guitar. He likes to sing and do poetry. Great guy. Great guy. Yeah, he supports the Amos.
That was your road crew for today?
Yeah, that's my road. That's my entourage.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I didn't think there was going to be any black people, so I brought my own. But
You
yeah,
haven't
no,
watched this show,
no,
have you?
No, I haven't. I wasn't sure. It was
Justin and I are
this is
usually the only
this is
white people
Vancouver,
on
so
it.
I'm like, I need some black up.
And I'm
So,
not really
Yeah.
a black up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I like that.
Thank you.
Call me a bigot again. I'm calling my black up.
You know, your name is Big, so bigot. I don't know. That's what you can call your penis.
Well, where's Andy?
When you put
Amos?
it. Oh, he's at the store. He's working right now across the street over there.
We're gonna
He's
go and
doing the
watch
stop.
a comedy clip that I used to think was funny.
No, that shit is funny. That shit is
Where
funny.
did he already say where he?
AmosMackComedy.com. You can also catch me on Facebook, Instagram.
Wait a
and
minute,
Twitter.
wait a minute. Time out. We got a caller. Somebody wants Justin's dick. I mean, Amos's dick.
Oh,
Bet-
awesome.
You better not be wasting my fucking time.
No, negative. I had a question for Amos.
I know who that is, dude.
I love that
Did
voice.
you just say the N-word?
No, he said I have a question for Amos.
I thought I heard.
I thought
anyway,
he
go
said
on.
I have a question for
Okay.
Amos. And
Yeah,
I was
Amos is
just
here.
kind of
Hi.
curious who he was calling an ass.
No, I said negative. You guys were like.
Oh,
man,
negative.
I
Okay, see?
like
That was the
negative.
N-word. See, I told you. I told you who he said the
All right,
N-word.
all right.
Negative.
So, what's your question, caller?
Amos, I would like to know.
I know who that is.
I know who that is.
It's a two-part question.
Two-part question.
What
Okay.
your take is on Caitlyn Jenner, and if you didn't know Caitlyn Jenner was a man, would you tap that ass?
Ooh, that's a tough question. Did you hit first?
Be honest, please.
Did you hit first? Because usually I get your sloppy seconds.
Can you hear that?
So.
Repeat that.
Did you hang
stuck?
up? Did he hang up?
No, you're still there. Somebody else is trying to call in. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, yeah. So my question is, did you hit first? Because I seem to always get your sloppy seconds.
Can't answer the question with a question, bro.
Yes, I can. Yes. No, I wouldn't, because I don't care what anybody else says, man or woman, ugly. All the makeup in the world ain't gonna change the ugly. Sorry.
You know what? Hey, we were talking about it the other day. I'm not gonna say if I put my meat in it or not, but you know.
Whoever's trying to call in, stop
Should
fucking
I?
trying.
Wait, say that again? Sorry, too many beeps are covering you up.
Somebody keeps trying to call in. What was that last part?
You guys want to take that other call or what?
No.
No.
fuck
No,
We
you're
wanna
more
talk to you.
important. We want to hear.
You have a sexier voice.
Saying that. Well, thank you. And,
It is
Thank you very
sultry.
much.
It is very sultry.
Thank you very much. He just got deeper. Thank you very much.
It is kind of freaky. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I might know. I mean, maybe it's a sea egg. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Enough drinks, yeah.
Word. Was that?
Amos, tag team.
I'm gonna set that up. Y'all are gonna do that, and we'll get Shawn to record it. We're gonna get it on video.
Yeah,
Hey, thank you for the shout out, gentlemen. I love you all. Peace and love.
Much
Yeah,
love to you,
most
brother.
Love you.
All right, man. Stay up.
Talk
Alright,
to
see
you
you.
soon.
Stay up.
Isn't that fun? Stay. Bing. Like we're gonna go down.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He said stay up.
All right,
Stay
whoever
awake,
was
man,
trying to
brother.
rudely interrupt the last phone call, you can call now.
Yeah, call again. Call
Go ahead.
But
call
you
back.
see we're on the fucking phone with somebody. Don't fucking be rude and call.
There is a little bit of a lag.
Okay. Well, they were still calling.
They want to talk to you, bro.
He turned his hat
Maybe they changed
backwards,
their
so
mind.
he's serious.
This right here means
That
like,
when Mexicans turn their hat
serious.
backwards, they get serious.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now they're not gonna fucking
See,
call.
now that-
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
This better be good. Turn the computer down, and then you can talk.
FunkShop TV, you're live.
I fucking hate you. All right, so
That's probably somebody that wanted to talk about rap beef.
AmosMackComedy.com. We will be
Yes.
we will put that link on our Facebook page.
I'm also on Instagram, Twitter.
Everything, if you look at the description on the show, everything will be listed in there. So
Okay.
that's why we said everything.
Use your
And
words like a
I
grown
will
up.
be putting my shirts on
Yo,
the website.
FunkShop TV, you're on. What's up?
Yo, what up? My boy Kodak told me to call in.
Okay.
Yo, he told me that the comedian was like Mr. Clean, that he's a shit comedian.
Who said that?
My boy Kodak.
Kodak? Okay.
Kodak?
Do you know Kodak? He said Amos Mack is a sick comedian.
I haven't met Kodak. I don't recall.
That's what's up.
But thank you.
He's a terrible comedian. He's not funny at all.
Oh, I'm
he was a
terrible.
backwards
Oh.
pass. I'm his ass.
Oh, he said he's a terrible comedian and he's not funny?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was trying to call in and you get all serious. The guy was talking about a bunch of crap about Caitlyn Jenner. Who gives a shit about Caitlyn Jenner?
Who gives a shit about you? Who the fuck are you?
I'm a man.
You're hung up.
He's a man. He's a man. That's why he blocked his fucking number, you little
Wow,
bitch.
what was that?
I'm a man.
I'm
That
a
was
man,
interesting.
but I blocked my number. Because I don't want people to find me. Anyways.
Yeah.
So is that the kind of calls you guys usually get?
No, I don't know what kind of juju you're bringing to the show today, but whatever.
Well, the first call was awesome.
It's a good
It
one.
was.
That one, I don't know. What?
Bro, you really can't do anything positive without getting people hating on it these days, no matter what you do.
Well, yeah, I mean, just because somebody else does something doesn't mean I have to like it. I'm sorry.
When whoever it is that just called, when you get your own TV show, let me know. I'll call in and give my opinion too.
Yeah, you don't have to like me.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'll think about you as
They
much
think
as I'm
you're a
thinking about you
horrible
later.
comedian, but yet, are they the one doing shows?
I have no idea. I
He
don't
probably
even know who they
DJs with a controller. So we're gonna get into the comedy clip. Thanks
Okay.
for being here, man.
Excellent.
I
Thank
can't
you.
wait to
Thank
see
you.
you again.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks
live.
for coming out.
Yeah.
Mr.
Thank you.
Amos Mack,
Thank you
right
very
here.
much. All right. Thank you.
Thanks for watching
Yeah.
FunkShop TV. When we come
FunkShop.
back, we'll be talking to Mr. Exclusive.
Oh, now they want to lag?
On a whole bunch of new stuff, and so he's doing a thing tonight called a guest set, and he's working on some words and stuff. So extra encouragement for Amos tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Give a warm welcome to the one and only Mr. Amos Mack in the house. Oh man, it's nice to actually be at a fundraiser, and I know it's a fundraiser. This is nice. I was out in LA, and I was walking downtown Crenshaw area. I don't know if you've ever been down that area. It's ghetto. It's ghetto as... It's like where the group NWA did their stuff at, you know. Anyway, gang stuff. It's dangerous. Anyway, I'm walking across the street, and a gang of people started running. So I started running. A half hour later, I raised $138.15 to help fight breast cancer. I didn't know that was happening, so this is nice. Where's these people? Did these people get in trouble?
They're from court.
Okay, yeah. I have no idea what that means. Okay. They're from Kalamazoo. Ah, okay, all right. I don't know what that means. Ghetto. Okay, thank you. All right, I narrowed it down. Okay, Gorse is ghetto. All right. All right, well, Chris is the biggest guy. I'm the brownest guy on the show tonight. Okay, my son's here. He's a little bit brown, but not as brown as me. Anyway, that's not important. Okay, the important thing I want to talk about is 2014. I had kind of a bad year. I had some losses in 2014.
Gambling?
No, I lost my pinky. I lost my pinky. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, is this guy going to be talking the whole time? Is he? He's the guy that was quiet when somebody else said gorse. Is that it? Right? Okay. Yeah, it was bad. It was an on-the-job accident. It was bad. And whenever I bring it up, people always say, well, at least it was your pinky. I don't know about you, but I need all my fingers, okay? And you don't know how valuable a finger is till there's just certain things you can't do anymore. Like, I was at the doctor's office, grabbed a handful of jelly beans, okay? Thought I was sneaky. Half of them fell out of my hand. Half of them fell out. It was just clickety-clack. And they're like, oh, you're stealing jelly beans. Oh, no, okay, it's not my doctor's office. I'm sorry. I was out clubbing, and people were like, rock on, rock on. And I was like, yeah, rock. I can't rock out. I can't rock out anymore. This is just one for the Lord. This is like, yeah, praise Jesus. That's all I got. And this is, there's no premium for this. Digging in your ear with the pinky. Okay, that is the only finger you can actually use to get in the pinky. I can't even get a reach around. It's bad. And the day that this happened, I was taken to the hospital emergency room. The first question they asked me was, are you depressed? year got crushed. Yeah, I'm a little sad. Next question was this an attempt at suicide? This is why not minimum wage people should have every job, okay? And I'm like, who does that? Who tries to kill themselves piecemeal? I don't know. No, that's extreme cutting. Extreme cutting. It's dumb. I had another guy say, hey, this is going to help you with the ladies. Yeah, how? Is there enovelovers.com? Is that what's going on? What am I doing? Trying to throw out innuendos, some trickery, and say, oh, I got 9 3/8, ladies, huh? And for me, the bad part was to try to tell my son, because he thinks that, I can't do any wrong, I can't get hurt. So I was like, how can I teach or tell him this happened? So I said, maybe I'll tell him like in a story, I didn't know how the words were going to go, but I figured the title out. The title would be, Why Daddy Can't Count to 10 No More. That's as far as I can really come with it. Now, my son's pretty bright. He comes up with some really novel ideas. He actually came home from school one day, and it must have been a bad day, because this is what he told me. Dad, don't trust pretty girls. Oh, wow, that's deep. That's real. And I said, well, what if a girl's ugly? And he was like, you talk to ugly girls, man? Don't trust them either. There's no wonder he tells me I shouldn't get married. I have no good picker. Can't pick the good ones. Speaking of picking good ones, I was at the mall. I found something interesting about yoga pants. From what I've seen, they only come in 3 sizes. Yeah, small, medium, and cottage cheese. Yeah, those are the only sizes that I've seen them in, honestly. I don't know. And there's also a store called Forever 21. Have you seen the store? Yeah. Yeah, I think they should change the name to Stop, You Are 45. Yeah. All right, I want to thank you very much. My name is Amos Mack. Check me out, AmosMackComedy.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Amos Mack right there. Give a big round of applause.
Sorry, I heard noises. All right, welcome back. If you're just tuning in, we just had comedian Amos Mack on.
It sounds like you're saying Amos Mack.
Amos Mack. Oh, that one y'all can read. I thought it was a stupid pony one. Yeah, so just tuning in. Like I said, we had comedian Amos Mack on. Don't forget to subscribe to FVTV stream on YouTube. Also follow us on FunkShop TV. Website, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What else are we on?
That's it.
Yeah, all them.
You can tweet us at FunkShop TV.
Yeah, you can twat us if you want.
All of the information, check the description on this show, after the show, so you can know how to contact any of our guests. You can contact me, Justin, or Shawn personally. Like always, doesn't change. It's warm in here, man.
It is.
It is really warm in here. Shout out to Kodak. Thanks for all the callers, even though the random shit. Quit with the hate, man. We don't need it. You're just going to get hung up on, make yourself look stupid, and if I find out who you are, well.
Yeah, you'll be sorry.
That's it. What's the word that Amos used? Call up my what? My what? Black up.
Yeah.
I will dial my black up. We get the clack up.
Shout out to the Putty family.
Wait a minute, I sound like Drake right now.
I fucking hate that. Shout out to the Putty family, Mike, the whole C-Hat crew. Again, happy birthday yesterday, Mike. Shout out to the FunkShop DJs, to the whole FVTV squad we got down here. They're champs. It's fucking warm and hot as shit in here. And they're putting up with the crankiness. What else?
I'm not cranky, you're cranky.
Shout out to our guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week's show, we will have Johnny Ratchet and the Liquid Assets clique in the building. Also, Russo will be on. We're going to talk rap with both of them. Hopefully, we're not going to talk drama, but I'm sure it's going to come up, and somebody's probably going to make a phone call. I'm sure it's going to happen. So make sure you tune in next Tuesday and every Tuesday at 9 p.m. right here on FunkShop TV. We good?
Yeah.
So our next guest not only has a clothing label, Stacking Kicks, that's why we have all these excellent hats out here. He also has a food cart. And me and Shawn went down there yesterday to record a commercial clip, and I promise you, I had this sandwich, and it was one of the best sandwiches I've ever had in my life. And I love Firehouse, and I will always love Firehouse. I will never, ever eat at Subway again, because Jared's a fucking liar, and the bread's made out of styrofoam. It's like a sponge. That meat is slimy. The cheese is plastic. Don't ever eat at Subway, man. You're just fooling yourself. Don't put that stuff in your body. But if you want a sandwich that's not a Firehouse, you need to check out Peaches, the food cart, man. I had dreams about this sandwich. I'm not lying. Like, I was sleeping and I woke up and my mouth was watering. I wanted to go get another one all day today, but I'm trying to be more conscious about what I put in my body and eat. So I'm eating cookies. So we're going to bring out David, Mr. Exclusive. Jefferson, come on down. Stacking Kicks. Peaches ready.
All right, appreciate y'all.
Good, man.
A longtime entrepreneur around the Portland area.
Right.
I can't really say long time. I don't want to age you, but I know I've seen your face around for a minute.
Yeah. I've been
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
It's good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. I like that shirt.
Yeah.
Those colors are fresh.
Yeah, just something a little different, man. Throw a little bit of splash on the stacking.
Yeah. Now I've seen Stacking Kicks designs everywhere. Like, no joke.
Right.
That's good stuff. Webb, when did you start that?
I started it in about 2005. You know what I'm saying? It was just an idea that kind of came to my head. Well, most people don't know that it wasn't the first clothing line that I tried to do. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of funny. I actually tried to, 2010, I'm sorry, is when I first did that. 2005 is when I first started selling shoes and clothes out the trunk. So, but anyways, in 2010 was when Stacking Kicks was born, but I think in late 09, I tried to be cool and come up with this idea called Mr. Exclusive Clothing, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I realized that it was a little bit of a closed-minded idea. Everybody don't feel that way. Everybody don't feel exclusive, and I didn't think I could relate to a lot of people that way, you know? So I lost a little bit of money on that. And you know, and just cut my losses, man. And I told myself if I ever did another brand again, it had to be more universal. It had to be more, you know, more mainstream, more universal appeal, or I wouldn't do it. And it had to be from the heart, you know. And so, Stacking Kicks was an idea that just popped in my head. Popped in my head one day in May 2005. I was sitting on the couch and I was like, Stacking Kicks. I was like, oh, that's a tight idea, you know. And I was thinking like, it was supposed to be just a shirt. You know what I mean? It wasn't supposed to be a brand. It was supposed to be a shirt, you know, because you know, the truth be told, I've been loving shoes since I was, you know, God, man, probably first grade. You know, I don't know why. I just always been a fan of having kicks and stuff like that. So it was supposed to be just a dope shirt idea, and I get on the phone with my designer out in Atlanta. I called him up. I was like, hey, I got this idea, you know what I'm saying? It sounds kind of dope. I want to see, you know, I need to see some type of graphics. And so we started putting stuff together. He started sending me stuff back and forth, and you know, we was going, you know, doing that for a while, and then I don't know how it happened, but then the whole brand turned into Stacking Kicks, and I can't even tell you where the name came from or how it turned into that. It's just, to me, I just think it was a gift from God based off the things that I've grown to love and care about, you know. So I accepted that and I pushed it.
That's what's up, man.
And I promised myself that that I would push that as hard as possible, because I've always had plenty of ideas. I'm pretty creative, you know what I'm saying? And but I didn't always push everything, and I realized I didn't push everything because everything wasn't from the heart.
Okay.
I knew that was from the heart, and I knew it was kind of it was a God-given passion. So I promised myself I would do everything it took to make this at least the dopest brand in my city.
Word.
You know, that was a promise I made to myself.
Well, man, I'm honestly, I'm glad you're here, because I've seen you out at clubs. You really are Mr. Exclusive, but you're almost like Mr. Network at the same time.
Right. It's all business,
and
man.
Every time I see you somewhere, people are always, you're shaking your hand. You were very respected.
Right.
It's something that I see a lot of people that are kind of in the industry don't duplicate as much as they should.
Right.
How do you maintain such a positive persona? Like, if there was something you were to tell somebody that really needs to build their brand as far as a rapper or clothing, whatever, how do you maintain the positivity?
I think number one, it starts with loving what you do. It starts with being passionate. It starts with being a leader. Like, when I started stacking kicks in 2010, there hadn't been a lot of clothing brands out of Portland, you know what I'm saying? And I thought it'd be a good idea, you know, and it was something that I cared about, something I can push. I'm confident in stacking kicks. When you're confident, you don't worry about what everybody else is doing. You don't really have room to hate because you love your brand, and you have inner peace within yourself and what you're doing, and you know you're doing the right thing. You know, people who are not positive, they overly affected by the environment. They let the environment drag them down. They let people tell them who they are and what they should be doing. I know who I am, and then nobody's gonna change the way I feel about David, you know what I'm saying, or the way I feel about my brand. With that being said, I like to see other people enjoy it too. I would like to see people do the same thing. So I'm always trying to encourage, trying to inspire people to get to thinking about their own creativity, you know, their own inner passion, their own God-given talents, instead of, you know, jumping on trends that pop up every now and again. Everybody want to get involved with it and follow, you know, add another caboose to a train that's damn near 2-3 miles long already, you know what I'm saying? And I don't believe in that. I believe in creativity. You know, what I do, I was born to do. So I don't really worry about, you know, my outside influences, because I enjoy it, I love it, and it makes it easy to be positive. People who are not peaceful are not really doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
You know, that's real stuff though. You know, they jumping in and they dabbing around at different things they haven't really found. They haven't found they calling, because they looking out of there instead of in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that'll keep you all, discombobulated and worried about who watching you, who hating, and who's doing better than you, and all these things. That's something that David never worried about, man.
Wow.
I don't believe in that.
That's what's up. So I see, like, symbolism. Well, my favorite Stacking Kicks shirt is the one with Buddha on it.
Oh, right.
And
right.
I think at Avenue, back at the YG show or something, I ran into you and I said, I need a 5X.
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
I know you're busy, so I'm not going to hold it against you.
Right,
That was 2 years ago.
Right.
But I love that shirt. And now it all makes sense. Like, the message behind it.
Well,
that's what's up.
Well, the thing with Stacking Kicks is that, you know, I made a commitment to a brand, with a specific target market. You know, my brand ain't all over the place for the most part. Granted, I do things for people who just want help, but when it's Stacking Kicks, it's got to be related to the bigger vision. Otherwise, I won't do it. You know, and a lot of people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And there's just a lot of irrelevant things going on and other ideas, and it's not, people are not sticking with one vision, and you have to do that in order to maintain your focus and to continue to move forward. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's where all my designs come from, and a lot of my designs came right from. You know, a lot of my designs wasn't hard to work on, you know, because they just naturally came to me because it was logical based off my goal, you know what I'm saying, and my brand. So when you stay consistent with things just come. But when you're creating things that are based off of anything but your own passion, it's hard to come up with designs. It's hard to create. It's hard to build, because you're constantly trying to force something. When you love it, you don't have to force it, man. It just flows. It just flows. The designs flow, and they make sense. And a lot of these designs, my hottest designs, like that Shoe Religion, it just popped in my head out of nowhere. I didn't work on that. I wasn't thinking of nothing. It just popped in my head. Oh, Shoe Religion, that's tight. You know what I'm saying? And then I put a lot of work in to try to realize the design. You know, like, I like to see things done, and I like to make them happen, man.
Yeah, I saw that. I've seen it.
That's just the hat, though. I mean, I just did that, like, recently. The shirt's been out for years, but the hat just got done recently, so yeah.
That's what's up. And now you're branching out. Yeah, I imagine you probably had a whole lot of ideas for branching in different directions, and you just decide whether or not you want to actually follow that road.
Absolutely.
What made you decide to follow the food industry road?
Number one, before I do anything, man, I like to make sure, I try not to have too much competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try not to follow suit. I try not to be just another caboose, right? You know, so with the food cart, obviously I really didn't have time to be running a food cart, you know, but the fact that it's my mom's recipe, You know, her name is Peaches. That's why it's called Peaches Ready Spaghetti.
Okay.
The cart's been open 9 months. She passed away 10 years ago from cancer.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right, man. It's life, you know. But I was going to college at U of O, and she gave me, and I called her, and I was like, Mom, what's that spaghetti that you know, was making? Because she made it all the time, and the family loved it. And I was away from home, and I wanted it. So I called her. I was like, Mom, I need that recipe. And the first thing she did was say, oh, haha, that's cute. And I'm like, that's cool, but like I'm hungry, so
right.
if we can get to the recipe, that'll be cool. So she told me, you know, a couple things to go get. I went and got them, and I tried it, man. And I don't remember how it came out the first time. I think it was good, but I started letting people try it, and it was like, man, this is the best spaghetti I ever had. It was calling people, I just taste this guy's spaghetti. And this is a long time ago, you know.
Right.
But, you know, come back up to date. To be realistic, man, it was just an idea. I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it, you know what I'm saying, to keep it real. I just thought it was a good idea. I wasn't gonna do it though, but I was thinking about it too much. I was thinking about how good of an idea it would be, and it just kept popping in my head, you know, and that's, if, you know, I don't know if you guys really know or study the law of attraction, but I believe in that. Like
The Secret is one of my favorite books, and I've read it 5 times over the last 2 years.
Yeah, I've watched the movie probably 40 times.
I keep rereading the book. It's important.
And when you constantly think about things like that, like you start to find ways to manifest it, to materialize it.
Time out real quick. Are you listening,
Here we
bro?
go.
Shawn, are you listening back there,
I
bro?
knew it was coming.
What?
I know Shawn's busy paying attention to technical stuff. For Christmas, I bought like 7 copies of that book, and I gave one to Justin, I gave one to Shawn, because that everything that it talks about is important.
Very.
Like you want to change the way that you think about life, and cause I've been on a real negative path for the last decade.
All right.
For
Which book are you talking about?
Reasons that we'll discuss on future shows. So I've been trying to figure out how to get myself out of the rut, and it makes sense, dude. I'm just saying, pay attention.
Yeah, and that goes in line with, you know, when you say I try to remain a positive, you know, like that's part of it, because I know my thinking is going to make or break everything, and that's what happens to people. They don't really know their thinking is the issue. It's not the actual mistake or the problem, but the issue is the way you see things, the way what you believe, how you think things are going to pan out, and then your thoughts basically form a pathway to whichever way you're thinking.
Right.
And so I try not to think that way, and it's not easy, bro, because
it's not easy.
The more you get involved in things, the more people know your name. You know, just same thing with the phone calls, man. Like, you know, I've been hated on by a lot of people, man, and for no reason, you know. And mainly just because I'm focused, and I'm really kind of, for the most part, there's been times I have been affected. I did want to break down, but ultimately, once I got used to it, I realized that just comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you have to have thick skin, because this world is not kind to people that chase their dreams.
No, there's definitely crabs in a pot.
It's
crabs in a pot.
Yeah, it's not kind. So
and a lot of people around here, they think Portland is just that way. It's everywhere.
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
Yeah, we just here, you know.
We're in a dog-eat-dog world.
I mean, Portland is definitely one thing I think about Portland is definitely a city that don't encourage creativity and individuality. I believe that. But then again, Portland don't have to make you. You know what I'm saying? Just because you live here, you don't have to think here.
Well, they got that Keep Portland Weird tag, and that's everybody's excuse for being lazy, as far as I'm concerned. Like, they just want to be weird and color their hair and call it a day. Like,
right.
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Right.
So when did you actually open your food cart?
I opened it up, I think it was September 19th, man. I want to say last year.
So just a few months ago.
2014. It's been 9 months. Yeah,
okay.
I opened it up on a Saturday. I think Floyd, I don't know if it was Floyd or somebody was boxing that day, and we showed the fight up at the food carts that day.
Oh, okay.
And the whole town came out and supported me, man. Like, I just sold out, like, quick. And I didn't expect that to happen, because what people don't know about me is that, like, I don't really study. I don't study business. They want to know, like, well, what business classes do you take? I don't take classes, man. Like, I get out on the blacktop and I work it out, you know what I'm saying, through my mistakes. My mistakes kind of guide me and help me build my formulas. Okay. I don't, you know, I'm more likely to jump in the deep ocean, you know, and figure out how to swim before I read a book on how to swim. That's just me. I'm just risky, man.
Right.
Like, I had 2 days when I knew I was opening up the food cart. Thursday, I knew I was opening up, and I had nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to get plates or cups. I didn't know how much to make. I didn't know what I needed. I didn't know anything, man. And I just said, and God was like, it don't matter. You don't need to know. You get in there, you make it happen, and you'll be all right, So the first day, I just did what I could, man. Everybody came, and I sold out.
And you're still pushing.
And
So
I'm still
obviously
pushing.
you're all right.
And, yeah, I'm still pushing, man.
Your chain is doing all right. Well, and it's unique, too, because there's a ton of food carts in Portland,
Right.
but I've never, ever heard of a food cart that serves spaghetti.
Right, and now that was another motivation, too. So I had a lot of good reasons to do this, man. Number one, again, passion. I love this. I love spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? I love my mom's spaghetti. Number two, great way to memorialize my mom and keep her alive and keep her moving and living and still affecting the lives of people, even though she's not here in the spirit, in the flesh, right?
Right. That's what's
and
up.
the third thing is creative. There's no spaghetti carts.
Right.
People are saying, "What? You got a what? A spaghetti cart?" I never heard
That's
that.
what I- honestly,
Like I
that's
never
what I
heard
was
that
thinking.
before. I'm like, exactly.
The
That's
first time I
point.
saw you post something on Facebook about it, I was like, who does spaghetti out of a food cart?
Right,
But then I
right.
started looking at your pictures. I'm like, man,
Right.
that's a good thing I don't live closer.
Well, it's not easy, man, because a lot of people are real biased towards spaghetti because there's a million ways you can make it.
Right.
And
right.
so, and
like,
everybody.
I hate mushrooms. If people put mushrooms in spaghetti, I
Right.
won't touch it. But
And people come up to the car.
everybody
like,
likes it their own way.
They're like, I don't eat everybody's spaghetti. And I hear that all day. Or my spaghetti better than yours. It's just hear it all the time, man. And I had to learn that I had to kind of break the spaghetti down to just a simple formula with not a lot of extra, olives and onions and stuff. Because everybody, now I'm dealing with a whole community of people who all got different tastes.
Right.
So everything you do got to be universal, right?
Yeah.
So
That's what's up,
but
man.
that's-
I appreciate your food cart being there.
Yeah.
Then what made you decide to start doing other foods?
Man, I knew deep down I was gonna have to lay the groundwork for a few months, and I knew that one day I was gonna have to start to incorporate some new ideas and some new, some new recipes. And I've been working the food cart and the clothes and everything else I do solo by myself. And there's a lot of people that wanted to work with me and help me out, but like again, I'm all about passion, man. If you don't have the passion, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing. I don't really want to get involved with that because you probably more about money than you are about love. You know what I'm saying? And I'm more about love than I am money. And that's why I think people support me a lot. You know what I'm saying? They can feel that. But again, through the graces of the natural law of attraction, one of my customers, his name was Trey Crown. He came by for a while. He came by a couple of times. And if you don't remember, like I had a smaller cart that was really sort of geared towards, coffee.
Yeah,
so
it's like a little glass room.
Right. So maybe like a month ago, my new cart got completely finished, and it was kind of customized for what I was doing, spaghetti and a bigger refrigerator, ranges and more sinks and stuff, and I can really have some elbow room, right?
Okay.
And the guy Trey offered to come help me move my stuff just on GP. And we started talking, and he from Chicago, and he been out here for a while, and and this, as I was thinking about, I was like, oh, this is the guy that God wants me to bring in the cart. You know what I'm saying? This is the guy he wants me to bring in, and I felt that energy from him. He got good energy. He's creative. He's excited. He's passionate. Everything you need to get people involved in what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he came with some ideas, and he came up with some Chicago stuff, and we got in the kitchen, started playing around, did some stuff at his house, and we started just building, man. It was just teamwork, man. And most of the new stuff is a lot of things he thought up, you know what I'm saying?
I watched him interact a lot yesterday with just with people.
Yeah.
And you could tell like he belongs on your team.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
apparent.
I'm fully confident, man, in having him there, man, and doing what he do. And now I don't have to be there all day, and I can actually maneuver and handle my clothing business or any other things that I take part in and feel comfortable that it's getting done the way I would do it.
What do you see Stacking Kicks in a year from now?
Well, Stacking Kicks, man, is I just got a new account with Sears.com.
I saw that.
They found me out of the blue. I don't know where, but again, I'm guessing just through the law of attraction.
Congratulations.
I've done so much work with Stacking Kicks that I'm all over Google and everywhere, and I've done fashion shows, trade shows. I flew around. I've went to expos in different cities, and I've had my stuff rocked by several celebrities, even on national television.
Right.
So I just just through the natural grace of the progress and and building something positive, like things start to come to you. And they just found me, and they emailed me, and they want me to sell my stuff on Sears.com. And apparently they get I don't know, 40 million visitors every month or something. I don't know.
Wow.
So I haven't set my account up yet because I've been busy, and I don't really know exactly what new shirts I'm gonna actually set up. But that avenue is there, and the account's already secured. Now it's just on me to get everything set up. Like my man said, I'm my own IT guy right now, so it's a lot of work, man. When you wear all the hats, So
no, I feel that. Believe me.
But it takes, like I said, I'm 5 years in the game, man, and I know for a fact that some of the biggest brands, it's taking them 10 years just to get popular, and I'm just staying focused and believing that I'm doing the right thing, the town has shown a lot of love, man, and people really did appreciate the brand.
Yeah, I see it everywhere.
So I was quite taken by the fact that, I've seen all these people wearing your stuff. It's a crazy feeling, man, that you don't know them, and I don't tell them either. I don't tell them, hey, I own that brand. I just sit back and kind of marvel at the progress and the connections. You know what I'm saying? And and like I said, I got into some stores and it took a while, man. Like they told me no at first, and it's just part of success, man. People, there's a simple formula of success, man, and it starts with creativity, and it includes ambition, it includes resilience, individuality, the law of attraction, focus, inner peace, all those things. Like if you missing one or two of those things, it's gonna be hard for people to really respect what you're doing.
You gotta have all the pieces of the puzzle.
Man, it's a lot of pieces, man.
For sure. And you're also in another business. Can we talk about that?
Nah, man. No, go ahead.
Okay, the TV thing.
Okay.
Bro, like everybody, people are always hitting me up. You need a TV, bro? I know somebody that's got one. I know somebody trying to get rid of one. What?
Are they saying me?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What's up with that?
Well, here's what happened with that, man. Basically, and this is how my mind think, man, because like I'm just all business, I'm all entrepreneur, I'm all opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Right. And the only thing that really got me to where I am today is that I'm resourceful. You have to be able to see things that the average person doesn't see. You have to capitalize off that. You have to deliver that. So basically, I just bought a new TV for myself, man, and I got a new TV, like 3D, all the bells and whistles, and so I was selling my old one, and everybody wanted it. So I'm like, oh, everybody wants TVs. Is that, you know what I'm saying? So that's how my mind worked. So I get resourceful, I make connections, and I find out, how can I get TVs at the best price from people that are either moving out of state or people that are have upgraded to new ones. I'm working with certain moving companies, and I just developed relationships, man, and I built another formula, and it worked.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Now I can't keep them, and they come all the time, you know?
I hear all the time, like, you got this and this and this.
It's just for fun. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man.
It just happened.
It's just my mindset, man. My mindset is always, like, trying to pull out the next opportunity. I'm built like that. All I can think of, I can't even sleep really that much, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to figure out what am I going to do next? How am I going to build off of what I've already done,
So if you're hungry, go to the food cart, Peaches Ready Spaghetti. And if you need some fresh gear, grab some Stacking Kicks. And if you want to watch TV, you want to upgrade that tube that you got, hey, you got all kinds of bases covered.
Yeah, and that's not it, but we want to talk about the other thing I got going. It's going to be a little bit bigger than all these, man, but, it's just God, wherever he want me to go, man, I'm just going. I'm not asking questions, man.
So there's still, you're not going to stop moving.
No.
Like, it's obvious.
It's impossible, man.
Your train is full speed ahead.
Yeah, it's impossible.
So, since we've been asking everybody, and it's such a big topic right now, what is your take on police brutality and racism?
Police brutality and racism. It's a systematic formula. Again, it's just another formula, man, like the system has developed a solid formula, man, for implementing, racism, man, and brutality and finding ways to justify it,
right.
Like I said, like I tell my people, man, like what people forget is that, see, we as humans, we are all bound by human nature. So, and unfortunately, human nature says that most people will do just as much as they can get away with, and that also applies to officers in uniform.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that people forget, like, they're not RoboCop, they're not Hancock. These are people who are just like you, who want to get ahead in life, want to be able to do things and get away with it. And when you get a green light to get away with things that everybody wish they can get away with, even though it's wrong, you're going to take advantage of that, man. And you got a whole system, a whole country, a whole government that's going to back you up. So why not shoot,
Have you ever had to personally deal with police in a negative aspect because of your color of skin?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Color my skin, color my car. Like, I mean, all these little things get involved, man, you know, and it's just life, and, you know, and some police will tell you straight up, you know, like, I'm talking to you because of this reason, you know, I know it ain't fair, but this is what I'm doing right now. Because of the way you look like, I need to talk to you.
You've had cops actually say, basically admit that they were stereotyping you?
Yeah, I had a cop tell me, one time that, you know, when you drive a car like this and, you know, we saw you and we saw what you're wearing, you know, when you do these things, you know, we're going to want to talk to you. You know, that's what he said.
Wow.
And I was like, man, that's crazy. And I didn't win either, you know. But, you know, I'm from Northeast Portland, man. So, I mean, even before I was an adult, you know, I've been convicted of things that I've never even had no part of just because I looked like somebody. I went through that as a teenager.
Wow.
You know, oh, it looked like him. Okay, well, I get arrested. I go to court. I go to trial. I'm like, well, I know it wasn't me, so I should be able to win at trial. And I go to trial and lose. And I'm a teenager.
So you're having to pay for somebody else's car.
Yeah. Good. Luckily, I was a teenager, but the point is, like, you know, I had no idea what was going on. I wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do anything wrong. It's just that I was just in the place that was in the vicinity of what happened, you know, right around a certain time period. You know what I'm saying, where people was doing messed up stuff in Portland, you know. And yeah, man, like, and what happened was the police ended up giving the victim our description, you know what I'm saying, by paperwork once they caught up with us, right? You know, I mean, basically I was just sitting at a bus stop and they pulled up on me and I'm like, oh, hey, what's going on? Like, you know, like, I'm thinking like everything is cool, you know. And what they claim is that somebody robbed a jewelry store. You know what I'm saying? And we were at the mall, but we never knew about no jewelry things. So we just casually walking away, me and my buddies, and we walked right 2 blocks away just to the store and just to wait for the bus. You know, we have nothing on us, we know of nothing. So we get arrested and we thinking that we cool because, oh yeah, they got us, you know, mistaken. And so we're like, yeah, take us to the lady, that should be fine. I'm sure she'll see us and say they can go. And she see us and say, yeah, that's them. You know, and then we go to trial and then they read down the description of what we had on, you know, based off what the police told her. So it looked like she knew what we was wearing that day.
They just painted the picture to be you.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. It was bogus,
stupid, man.
It was bogus, man.
That pisses me off.
Yeah.
That really pisses me off.
Yeah, it was bogus.
Well, man, I don't want to keep you on the show. It's hot in here.
Oh, it is.
We've been sitting here for a long time.
Sweating.
Shawn and I put together a little promo commercial. Okay. We're going to roll into that, man. I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Where can people find Stacking Kicks?
Man, they can find it on stackingkicks.com. That's stacking with no G, kicks with a Z, no S at the end. All the top and bottoms got them. I know the one in Eugene got them. The one in, or that's Springfield, Oregon, not Eugene. Salem, the 2 in Portland got them. Or hey, you can come to the spaghetti car. You can see me. You know, I got them all the time. Hit me up. My Facebook stay popping. You know, so.
Yeah, all the information is in the description of the video.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I also just posted the link to your to Stacking Kicks.
Okay. Good looking.
So.
Thanks for being on the show, man.
Yep.
I appreciate it. And I'm sure I'll see you around.
Man, I'm always around, man.
And over and over again.
Over again, bro, yeah.
We're going to get into the commercial. When we come back, Justin's going to close the show. Rap is Literature is going to come on, and we're out. Thanks for watching FunkShop TV. What's happening, people? I'm Biggz with FunkShop TV. I'm out here with David, Mr. Exclusive. We're down here at the Peaches Ready Spaghetti. 5800 Northeast MLK, right behind Top to Bottom in the Fusion Food Pavilion.
What's up, man? What's happening, man? Thanks.
So how long you been in business down here?
Man, I had this going for about 9 months now, bro.
You think is the hottest thing on your menu?
Ooh, shoot. That's tough, man. I'm going with peach and spaghetti on that one. But the thing is, you know, that's what got us in the door, you know, but the fact is we starting to grow now. So now we got Chicago-style Italian sausage and pepper sandwiches. We got Chicago Italian beef. We got, you know...
Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. For event catering or local delivery, call 971-533-2290. And don't forget to tell them the FunkShop sent you.
All right, welcome back. Thank you for watching again. So if you are just tuning in, go ahead and fucking rewind all the way back to the beginning to tonight we had comedian Amos, Mack, and then also we just got done talking with David, Mr. Exclusive Jefferson. I just posted his website to the FunkShop TV Facebook page. Thank you again for watching. Also, next week we got Johnny Ratchet and Russo as our guests next week. Don't forget to subscribe to FBTV Stream on YouTube. Also, you can follow us on FunkShopTV.com, FunkShop TV on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can Twitter us. If you have any questions, go ahead and you want us to talk about some shit, just Twitter us, twatter us, whatever you want to fucking do. Again, shout out to the Putty family, Mike and the whole C-Hag crew out there, C-Hag and Ilwaco. Shout out to the Funk Shop DJs. Shout out to the whole crew and everybody here today at FBTV Stream. It's hot as shit, and I'm about to pass the fuck out. Probably been watching me. I've been over here nodding off. I did not sleep. Also, shout out to Kodak. I don't have a fucking clue who that is. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into rap as literature. Just a quick little thing. DJ Biggz is not saying that he doesn't do rap as literature, just say the fucking N-word. I know there's some local rappers out there who like to think otherwise, but no, he actually does not like using that fucking word. So this is the thing, rap is literature. If you do not want white people or any other race to say the N-word, don't put it in your fucking music. I forgot what song we're doing. I believe the song he is doing tonight is I'm Feeling Myself by Nicki fucking Minaj and that Beyonce bitch. Thank you for watching Funk Shop TV. I'm Justin. We out.
Yo, B, they ready. Let's go. Feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling I'm with some hood girls looking back at it, and a good girl in my tax bracket. Got the black card that lets Saks have it. These Chanel bags is a bad habit. I do balls. Dow Mavericks, my Maybach, black matted. Bitch, never left, but I'm back at it. And I'm feeling myself, Jackrabbit. Feeling myself, back off, 'cause I'm feeling myself, jack off. He be thinking about me when he wax off. Wax on, wax off. National anthem, hats off. Then I curve that nigga like a bad toss. Let me get a number 2 with some Mack sauce. On that run tour with my mask off. I'm feeling myself. 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 I'm feeling Change the game with that digital drop. Know where you was when the digital popped. I stopped the world. Male or female, I make no difference. I stopped the world. World stop. Kitty on peak, pretty on fleek. Pretty gang, always keep them niggas on geek. Riding through Texas, feed him for his breakfast. Every time I whip it, I be talking so reckless. He said, damn, Nicki, it's tight. I say, yeah, nigga, you right. He say, damn, bae, you so little, but you really taking that pipe. I say, yes, daddy, I do. Give me brain like NYU. I said, teach me, nigga, teach me. All this learning here is by you. I'm whipping that work, he digging that work. I got it, 36 of that reel. Hanky full of that bounce, baby. Come get you some of that bounce, baby. Cooking up the bass, looking like a kilo. He just want a taste, begging up my ego. Ego, 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 ego. Riding through Texas, riding through Texas, riding through Texas, smoking all off. Talking about that high grade. Baby, hold up. I can kill your migraine. Riding through Texas, riding through Texas. Bitches ain't got punchlines or flow. I have both, and an empire also. He getting gifts from Santa Claus at the North Pole. Today I'm icy, but I'm praying for some more snow. Let that ho-ho know he is in love. He in love with that cocoa. Why these bitches don't never be learning? You bitches will never get what I be earning. I'm still getting plaques from my records. That's urban. Ain't gotta rely on top 40. I am a rap legend. Just go ask the kings of rap. Who is the queen and things of that? Nature, look at my finger. That is a glacier. Hits like a laser. Tripping on that work. Tripping off that perp. Flipping up my skirt and I be whipping all that work. Taking trips with all them keys. Car keys got bees. Stinging with the queen bee. And we be whipping all that D. Cause we dope girls we flawless. We the poster girls for all this. We run around with them ballers. Only real niggas on my call list. I'm the big kahuna. Go let them whores know. Just on this song alone, bitch is on her fourth flow. You like it, don't you? Snitches. Young Money. FunkShop TV. We're out.